who do you believe owns the water in the Imperial Valley?
The Imperial Irrigation District owns the water in the Imperial Valley.
Hey, there's been a lot in the news lately about the QSA. Do you support the QSA in its current form, and if so, why is that?
The current QSA contract has the salton sea covered through mitigation paid for by the state. If the appeals process falls through the cracks, then I believe someone else other than the district will have to pick up those costs.
Do you think the QSA is ultimately going to win out in court?
That's a good question, and I thought that the current contract was pretty solid to begin with, before Judge Candy ruled that the state didn't have the constitutionality to enter into the agreement. So we learn new things all the time, and so it's definitely a good question, and I think we just need to continue to play it out in court.
Okay, but you do support the QSA?
I do support the QSA.
Now, if the QSA were ultimately overturned and the IID lost that revenue, how would the IID conserve enough water to keep itself within its yearly allocation that it gets? Because the QSA obviously helps through fallowing programs, things like that. You feel confident the district could conserve enough water to keep within its allocation?
Well, currently we're not using all of our water.
Okay.
I know a lot of our low-hanging fruit in the IWRP would be the first ones to go, picked up by either the IID or companies who wish to come in and do business, such as geothermal companies. That won't be a huge impact to our water users or our cities who pay the water bills.
Speaking of renewable energy development, you know, there's this kind of split between ag uses and renewable energy uses. How do you see that split? Do you think that the IID needs to ensure there's enough water for renewable energies? And how would you actively encourage those companies to come into the valley?
Well, I think first we need to get them to the table, get them here, showing them what we've done in the past, that we can come to an agreement. The example we would give them is the example with Ormat and 6,000 acre-feet of water. So I know it is possible because we have done it. I believe there's a workable economy here in Imperial County when farm ground goes out of production. There's more water that's being let loose, so to speak, so that we can give some to geothermal. I know the housing industry is a bit of a rut right now, but at the same time we have a lot of projects in the queue that are falling out. So if the economy is good, then there should be water available as our markets grow, either in housing or in jobs. When the economy is bad, then there's no growth at all, so to speak. So I do believe the Imperial County has a workable economy where others don't. For example, a company can't go to Victorville and look at a piece of dirt and say, I want to build something there, when there's no water going to it right now for vegetables or any type of crops. Where here they can look and they see, well, we can use the water that's going on those crops for business to go on that particular ground, and on top of that is free up some more water to go to businesses outside that piece of ground.
There was also some controversy, at least a little while back, and I think some people have still kind of touted this, and that is separating water from energy. Do you think they should be separated, or do you think they should stay together as they currently are?
They should stay together as they currently are, but I think at the same time the district should have not plans, but in case something should happen in the state or in the federal level, we should be able to be prepared for anything that might come against us as a whole that try to divide us, and protect our workers or protect our ratepayers on both the energy and the water side.
How do you feel about the job that Brian Brady has done?
I think he's been a good manager. I think that he came during a time of a lot of chaos and instability, and he's brought some stability. First year or two, I basically watched him manage, and I think he's done a good job on that. But I think the next 2 years, it'll show a lot what he can actually bring to the district as far as his knowledge and power, and then the people he brings in on the water side to be able to make our district more efficient and diverse, and finding ways to help our economies grow here with affordable energy as well as the renewable side.
And you've been on the board now for a full term. You're running for your second term. What things have you learned in the past 4 years you think should entice people to vote for you? What are the things that you definitely bring in your second term?
What I bring to my second term is definitely the experience of a great recession and how the district has handled it during the tough times, without a general manager, with a general manager, without a general manager, and then with a general manager again. I believe that that experience is invaluable. My experience in the private business during that good times as well as in the bad times has shown me a great deal of expertise when it comes to cross-training and different ways to grow an economy, what's important, and what's important is rates and customer service.